Hey everybody, welcome to the infinite regression. Once more. Hey, look at this place, huh? Not half bad for a place, a never-ending hellscape that you can't ever escape from because it's always here, resting just behind your eyelids. Anyway, you're never gonna get away. I'm sorry. It's always here. Um, but yeah, don't worry. We're not gonna fucking run you through that forever because we got shit to do. Wait, where did it go? The I dropped the infinite regression and then I couldn't find it. Oh my god. Anyway, hey, wait a minute. Why am I advancing? I shouldn't be advancing yet. Advancing in years, maybe. Advancing slides? No. For fuck's sake. Who's in charge? Who the fuck's in charge? Oh, it's me? Again? Okay, well then I forgive. I'm always quick to forgive when it's me in charge. That's right, and don't you forget it. Anyway, so it's that time of year. We are nearing the autumnal equinox, and you know what that means. You do. That means that the days are about to get shittier and shittier and shittier until we reach the fucking vernal equinox, and then it starts to get better. Anyway, so come on, vernal equinox. Boo, autumnal equinox. Right? And nobody gives a fuck about the autumnal equinox. I hope that you know what I'm talking about. I hope that you know about your equinoxes because otherwise you're going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about? God damn it. Anyway, but hey there. Hello there, friend. Um, Let me just yell at some fucking white people real quick. Won't take but a second. Will not take but a second. Braxton, nice work. I still fucking hate you. You're completely faded. I can tell that right now just looking at you. Fucking Ian. Ian, I see that you started slipping advertisements for this show inside the game cases of copies of Wii Fit that you find at Goodwill. You don't buy the game, you just fucking take our little flyer and slip it inside. Yeah, I see you nodding and saying, yes, that's exactly what you did. I'm telling you that what you did was shit. Who the fuck is buying Wii Fit right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, people aren't even buying Ring Fit Adventures. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that too much and I'm fucking pissed at myself. Do you know what I'm saying, Ian? Hey, I know who knows what I'm saying. This fucking Chaz, this fucking piece of shit. Well, the hair plugs, you're starting to look like, a fucking hairbrush with a haircut, you know? So, keep plugging away there, my friend. Oh, man, plugging away. That's a good shit, right? Oh, the people love it when I make fun of your ass. Yeah, you're a creep. You're a real creep. Anyway, hey, Clarissa, we so rarely get to hear from you. Why don't you come say a few words? Oh, no. Oh, no. Clarissa. Oh, my God. Her pants fell down. Oh, somebody pull him up. Here comes that motherfucker. Kaysen, you leave her alone. I swear to God. How are you not on a registry or some sort? You're a fucking creep, you know that? Anyway. And Aiden, douche canoe parents, they fucking paddle in the ammonia waters. Anyway, hey, look at that. New land speed record. Let's bring in Stanley the fucking Manly, get him to do his lame ass shit, and then we'll be on the road. Stanley, say it. Weekend Type Fun, Volume 55. I said it. Yeah, I know. Just waiting for you to get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, the audience loves it when you get made fun of, Stanley. How do you like it when he leaves, audience? Oh, you like that a whole bunch. Yeah, that's right. What if I kick him in the pants? You love it so much. Kick him in the pants. You fell over a little bit. That's hilarious. You're right, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, hey, with your host, Rem Pemberton of the Clemson Pembertons. Look, everybody was saying, like, put on the costume, Rem, put on the costume. I put on the costume. I will be seasonally appropriate for your viewing pleasure. Anyway, come on, you seasonally depressed sumbitch. Hey, Braxton, I told you that in confidence. The people don't need to know that as soon as a single leaf falls from a tree, or as soon as the temperatures get under 70 degrees, that I just get irritable because I don't fucking like it when it's cold outside, and my fucking seasonal affective disorder gets really bad, and I start to get really depressed for no fucking reason. And I'm like, why am I so depressed? And I'm like, oh, it's fall. That's right. It's a fucking shit time of year. Anyway, I'll play you a goddamn theme, you asshole.
This has always been the theme song. This has always been the theme. This has always been the theme song. This has always been the theme. Cha.
The cha, ladies and gentlemen. The cha, it's why we live. It's why we survive. It's a very raison d'etre. I don't know how to say the fucking phrase right. We had a girl who was here who was a Walloon, which means she's a French-speaking Belgian. And I was like, raison d'etre. And she's like, what? What are you saying to me? And I'm like, well, first of all, your English is incredibly good. Second of all, I'm just trying to say that French term for reason for existing, and she's like, raison d'etre, or whatever, and like said it perfectly, and I was like, I thought that's what I was saying, and she's like, no, it sounded like shit, and I couldn't understand anything. I'm like, oh, goddamn, they do have French in Belgium. Correcting pronunciation, that's the most French thing you could do. I mean, you could, like, smoke a cigarette made of baguettes while performing mime in a black and white striped shirt in front of the fucking Eiffel Tower, and it would be less French than just casually correcting someone's French pronunciation. You know what I'm saying? That's the most French. Ain't no more French than that, my friend. Anyway, I played the thing right. Okay, good. This week's episode. You know how the autumnal season is a time for reflection on all the things that make life worth living? Yeah, well, fuck that shit. We did that once and we found a fucking shit ton of skeletons in Rem's family closet. So, we ain't doing that shit again. We fucking hated it. It's terrible. So instead, this week's episode is going to be, instead of thanks, it's time for petty-ass grievances. That's right. Let's get fucking petty. Here we go. Grievance number 1. The whole goddamn situation with the green chili burritos at Food City is untenable, and it's one of the very few things I've ever thought about calling my congressman over. Now look, you can pretend not to know what I'm talking about, but it doesn't fucking matter. I will explain it, even though I know you know. I know you fucking know. So here's what happened is that the gentleman who owned the recipe of the original green chili burritos that they were making, he retired. And when he retired, he was like, I don't want people fucking ripping off my recipe. And so I am taking it out of circulation as I go into retirement. And everybody was like, why? Your green chili burritos are fucking delicious. And he's like, yeah, I know they are. But people can't have them once I retire. That's fucking it. And so if I had known to savor my his retirement green chili burritos, oh, life would have been different. I would have savored every moment I spent with one of those Mama Jammas. They're so good. Anyway, and now they got the new ones. They're all fucking tangy and weird, and they don't taste right. It, it's a goddamn disappointment. I don't know how to feel about that. It makes me very sad. And look, here's the thing. Like, can we stop pretending that we don't notice that the whole like Bashes Food City thing and the Johns and Vons is like fucking racist? Like it is. Because one of them, everybody knows this. One of them is a little more upscale. The other one is a little more downscale. And the downscale, the Johns or Vons, I don't remember which one, and the fucking Food City instead of the Bashes, like, they get the added benefit of, like, Mexican type food. Like, they have all the Mexican candies. They have, like, you can get menudo with fucking honeycomb tripas in it and shit. Like, you can get some serious shit there. But, like, on the other hand, the produce is fucking shit. And it's like, wait. You mean to tell me that, like, you believe that people got serious enough money to be paying that much for pork, but don't have enough money for fucking, like, yeah, I don't know, regular ass shit. I lost the point. I lost it, and I lost the game. The one where you have to not think about it to be winning. I thought about it and I lost. So did you. I'm sorry. I really am. I didn't mean for that to happen. Please accept my apologies and the fact that I'm not gloating as much as I normally do in this situation. Anyway, hey, petty grievance number 0. I wanted to go on this whole rant about how Citizens United decision fucked over democracy in America. Now that, and I swear that I am not making this up, the Supreme Court literally and actually decided that rich people should have more free speech than poor people. That's what they fucking decided. That's literally true. And if you don't think that's true, I would urge you to read the very straightforward fucking text that has been accepted by the Supreme Court, and in that they haven't fucking brought a case against it or written legal briefs against it or anything. So, like, they're all fucking on board apparently. And the problem is that, like, it's such bullshit. Citizens United just brought in so much dark money, and, like, fucking tons of countries were just booking up entire halves of the Trump International hotels and shit just so they can get a fucking taste, so they can get a fucking little, kiss daddy's ring and shit when they fucking, yeah, this is some bullshit. Sorry, I wasn't gonna go on this rant. So, yeah. I was just going to say, call your congressman a million times a day and he'll still vote the way rich people who fund his campaign want him to. But I cannot give that rant because it's some real ass shit and it's not a true petty grievance, so we got to move on. Okay, petty grievance number 2. The entire Sven Lives movement. He fucking died, okay? I'm talking about original fucking series. I'm talking about Go Lion Voltron. I'm talking about the original Mac Daddy Voltron. Sven dies. He doesn't go to a healing planet. Like it says, like they just nerfed it for kids. I'm gonna need you to be a fucking adult, grow up, and accept the fact that Sven died, because there needs to be stakes in the story. If we just know that nothing bad can happen to the good guys no matter what, then like it takes a lot of stakes out of the story, and then why am I watching all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep stakes in the story. You know, when I'm running a D&D campaign, which I do, you have to understand, like, there needs to be stakes. Like, it needs to be a possibility that player characters could die. Otherwise, there's no stakes in it. They're just gonna go around murder hoboing everything, and then it's just gonna be the fucking loot train from Adventure Time. And who the fuck wants that? At first, you're like, oh, that seems pretty cool. And then you see immediately the problem with that logic. You're like, oh, shit, that makes it shitty. Yeah, Sven is dead, and we all need to accept that fact because it's true. Okay? All right. Now, this one, I'm fucking pissed. All right? It's petty grievance, but I'm angry. Look, why is all the good shit, the super steamy, hot fucking Lando and Lobot erotic fanfic, locked behind paywalls? I'm sick and tired of this shit. I have to buy every fucking story individually. First of all, either sell story packs at a slightly discounted rate, because I'm going to want to read them. You know, if you got multiple stories, I will want to read them. But, like, why you got to lock all the good shit behind paywalls? Like, you think you're fucking Charles Dickens and shit that I should pay for your shit? Like, come on. Do like so many people before you. Look, all of the Luke and Leia shit, you can access that. That's a dime a dozen. They're not paywalled at all. You want to read about, like, you know, them fucking and not knowing that they're siblings? Oh, that's fucking everywhere. But the good shit that everybody wants, Lando and Lobot, you know they fucking burn it up in the sack. They fucking light it up and burn it down. Because these two gentlemen, they have a steamy, hot passion for each other. And you gonna lock the good shit behind the paywall? Fuck you. You know? That's what I have to say. Like, at least give me some. You know what I'm saying? Why is it all gotta be locked up? I just... You know what I'm saying? It's just frustrating, is all it is. Anyway, wait, are we still... Whoa. I did not advance the numbers. All right. Sweet. That means that a thing that's coming up later is not even true. Cool. Coddard Cranks. Why the fuck, ever the fuck, did someone sign the fucking papers on the patent for this bullshit? Was he in league with the brotherly sledgehammer makers, Local 102? Because, seriously, what the fuckity fuck? Have you ever tried to take a coddard crank off? Yeah, you need a sledgehammer. Do you see, this is still from a YouTube video that's like literally how to do it you're gonna need a hammer and like a steel rod and some shit. You know, like, excuse me. Oh, I don't know what that was. But fuck coddard cranks. Fuck 'em. Anyway. Hey, Tim Apple coming to you now with petty grievance number 4. Definitely. Must be 4. It says 4. Hey, Tim Apple, you didn't solve the fucking problem. Now teens can send correctly spelled text messages, but literally can't type a goddamn essay worth reading, given that they capitalize nothing and assume the word processor will fix all their spelling. It's fucking annoying. And I'm tired of it, and I blame you. Oh, here's an actual grievance. I got upset. Just fucking deal with it. Hey, Christians, you can't keep pretending to be an oppressed minority when you're a politically mobilized supermajority who have succeeded in forcing people who don't believe in him to reckon fucking time from the date your alleged God was allegedly born, and you still somehow have the gall to piss and moan about an annual war on Christmas when I can't even enjoy Thanksgiving because you already got Christmas fucking music playing everywhere starting November 1st. You know what, Christians? I just bet you're so chill, just like your God told you to be. You'd be so chill that you wouldn't even have such a fucking persecution complex that you would get all butthurt if you saw me literally making fun of your God to your face. Yeah, you wouldn't get all bitchy about that shit, right? Oh, you would? Well, surprise, surprise, motherfucker. Oh, which reminds me, we got new merch in the merch store being worn by headless stock photo models. Yeah. We got the new Mazel Tov on the fucking whatever man shirt. Looking good. Looking good. Got the Buddy Christ on there, you know. It's on sale. You know, just put these out there. It's on sale now for just 3 easy payments of $19,999.99. You know, just super easy. And yeah, that's pretty much the deal on that shit. Yeah, for the whole family. If I just sell 3 shirts, I'll own my very own student debt. Then maybe I can like bundle it as subprime and then sell it on the market and make a shit ton of money and then just be like, oh well, who cares if the market crashes? I got what I needed. Fuck's sake. But that reminds me, you can still buy Bookie, the poetry book. He's still on Amazon. And I literally wrote this book, and I genuinely mean, as an artistic expression, everything that I said, which is why I'm awkward about it, because I'm never like, oh yeah, totally, you should read what I wrote. You know, like I'm just very fucking tentative about it. I don't know. And also like just bad at selling myself. It's true. Anyway, yeah. Petty grievance number 5, my low ass self-esteem. Honestly, if somebody had told me I was still going to be struggling with this shit at 43, I would have gotten a professional fucking help while it was still available. Now I live in a literal desert as well as a mental health services desert, which is a real thing. You know, you got your food deserts, you got your service deserts, you got your mental health services deserts. I live in one of those. And even though I wrote something I'm proud of, I feel like a putz whenever I advertise it in any way. I do. It's like, if I made it, it can't be that good. You know, like that's what I feel like because I got no fucking self-esteem because I was raised Mormon, and they literally teach you to not be proud of yourself because that's a very satanic thing in their worldview. It's crazy. Wait. Oh, are we gonna catch back up because I have yeah, we are. Numbers back where they need to be because I couldn't fucking figure this shit out. Okay. Why is all the best steamy Lion-O and Panthro erotic fanfic locked behind paywalls? It should be more accessible than Plutar and Burnout shit, but it's not. And that's fucking bullshit. But we all agree, Burnout bottoms, right? Like, he legit bottoms. He's already bent over, so, he takes it up the ass. Anyway, number 8. Wait, is that correct? I don't know anymore with the fucking numbers. If WD-40 is supposed to lubricate and prevent against rust, why do I have no fewer than 3 rusty WD-40 cans in my house right now? Like, what the fuck? Petty grievance number 9. How is it that there's no WD-40 cologne? That shit smell amazing, my dudes. It does. It smell amazing. Petty grievance number 10. How can I not have a 10th item on this fucking list? Yeah. What it is right now, my dudes, I did go and do this, man. It was good. Made myself a cheese crisp, put some El Yucateco habanero sauce on it, and it was fucking delicious. So, why don't you do the same? Share your petty ass grievances with your family right after the bird comes out of the oven. And I'm gonna need you to strip down buck naked except for a small apron and just see what people do. Yeah, show's over. No closure. This surprised me too. This program was made possible by the Igneous and Gertruldina Buttcomer Foundation. Promotional considerations provided by Ralph Morgan's Extra Strangly Snakes, the Lonely Ass Librarians Guild, and Grap and Pappy True Reels, Foul Smelling Bombs and Gruels, and the one and only True God. That's right. This is very beautiful. Anyway, this program was directed and performed by Rem Pemberton. Rem Pemberton, probably real as far as we know. Written by Braxton Whiteguy. He's definitely faded. I told you that motherfucker, trying to have a one-man reggae band on the inside of his car. It's fucking ridiculous. Theme song by the Out of Tuners. A presentation of Non-Sober Badger Productions. A subsidiary of the large, boring-sounding corporation with surprisingly questionable business practices, Lawful Asset Holdings Incorporated. A branch of the intentionally vague corporation whose purpose may never be known, the Blaine Group. And communism. It's not dead yet, suckers. Communism appears courtesy of the need for a new American labor movement. The American labor movement, it's like politics, but it's actually relevant to your actual fucking life. Yeah, the American labor movement would like to remind you that if you don't like the results of unbridled capitalism, you should vote to try something else. This motherfucker just had to show his taxes to Congress. Well, it was ordered. It hasn't happened yet, but Congress is going to have his taxes soon. And that is fucking hilarious. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it was a good time was had by all. We got to slide back to the infinite regression. We're going to remind you, look at this shit. Not quite 30 minutes. That's a fucking record. I guarantee it. Anyway, for a regular week's episode, especially while I'm high. I mean, come on. That's a decent record. Anyway, all right, people. that's it for this one. We will catch you on the next one. Okay. Bye.